Hi friends, welcome to Stamping with Wow. It's Jennifer Sasaki, your, you say it, I'll say it, favorite Stampin' Up demonstrator. Let's see, I'm waiting for the notification to say I'm live. There we are. Oh, and I'm in the right direction. Woohoo! 2 miracles have just happened. And you are here to see it. Okay, so let's see if I can bring you up. Oh, I see. The pictures change. Oh, I see. I did not realize that. Well, we're not going to bring you up then. So, something I noticed that has changed recently on Facebook, is the icons at the bottom when you do a live in landscape, they've changed. So I'm going to not try to make you sick and dizzy and all that stuff, but so I used to hit the magic wand. Oh, and the toolbox. Oh, all right, it didn't change. I'm lying. Let's see now. Am I in the right direction? Waiting for the 10-second catch up. Okay. Really would like to find a way to do that flip without y'all seeing my belly. Oh well, that's how it has to be. I guess that's how it has to be. Let's see if I was successful in... Hi! I just had quite a moment. I think I was on a text communication with Amazon for the last hour. Have you ever been on one of those text communications? Like you keep having to text every 10 minutes. Are you still there? Like, because you don't know. Like, that's what I was doing. Yep. Anyways, so I had hoped to take the last hour and prepare for this live, so we're not here all night. But, as I mentioned, I was on text with Amazon. Anyways, let's just take a moment and say some happy thoughts to ourselves. That life is wonderful. What trouble we had with Amazon was very minor. It does not matter. And now we're just going to have some fun crafting. Is that good? You may notice I did not post a YouTube video on Friday. I ended up having to go into work. There's some stuff going on at work and I had to do it. So Thursday night I taped myself making something and I never had time to edit it. And I should have found time over the weekend, but I was resting over the weekend because I partied. Saturday night was my boss's birthday, and I acted like I was probably a 21-year-old all over again. I'm not 21. So unfortunately, I paid the price on Sunday. Yes, I did. But it's all good, because here we are on Tuesday. And my daughter came to visit. She's going to be here till Friday, so I'll be hanging out with her. And there we go. I don't know. I don't have much going on right now. I hope you guys have something good going on. Let's see. Anything back here look exciting? Oh, we have Father's Day coming up. Did y'all get to see the video I made of this lovely Father's Day box? You're like, why is she showing that again? Because I want you to watch my YouTube video on this box. I know the video's an hour long, but when it's done, you can have this awesome box. It's pretty nifty. Anyways, or there was you can make it look like a Mother's Day box, even though Mother's Day's gone. It could be a gift box. It could be a female dresser box. It could be for your daughter. I think anyone would love one of these boxes. Anyways, I could talk all day. So I was debating between doing butterfly ideas or daisies, which one do we want? Is anyone watching and could vote? Nobody's watching yet. All right, so the butterflies are the Butterfly Brilliant stamp set, and there's a die set that goes with it. And they launched this in early spring, and I was getting ready to make a card class, which these were two of the cards that I was making for the card class. And then I said, oh, let me check to see if we still have the designer series paper available to purchase, because what good does it do me to make, prepare for a class, make a card class that we're no longer selling the paper for. You know what I mean? I just turned on that backlight, so I think it'll make it look a little brighter back here. Anyways, so I think that brightened things up a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if it helps or not. We're all just trying today. I'm just looking at my live going, it might be a little dark. Anyways, whatever. So, but even though we can't make these particular color samples of cards, like we can't use these designer series papers, we can still make cards with butterflies, or we could do daisies. And I think, I don't know, maybe we'll make some butterflies, because butterflies are really cute. And I was debating between these two sentiment sets. Really like this one because I like all these big words. They remind me of that happy I was using earlier in the spring. But you have to put a lot of this together, which requires a little thinking, huh? And then I like these Peaceful Moment stamp set. This is a good one. I don't know if I have any other particular sentiment ones. Oh, we could play with birthdays, because we have this one. And I'm going by happy. No. Oh, well, if we do, we were going to think about doing daisies with little sentiments. So the concept of the card was we were going to use minimal pieces and show them in different layouts. So if we use the butterflies, then we're demonstrating die cuts, which I was trying to, as a break or just something to change it up. I was kind of hoping, I'm going to try to bring up this light, not in my face, but make it a brighter picture. Let's see if that did it a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell. Anyways, so I don't know what you guys want to see more. Would you like to see cards made with minimal product, meaning like, well, definitely what good is it being Stampin' Up if you're not at least stamping something, right? So let's see, it'd be a stamp set, some cardstock, and ink, of course, and maybe some embellishments. And then I was thinking maybe we'd use a punch for shapes, and that keeps it in the bundles with punches. They typically range about $36 versus a bundle with dies range about $50, right? Yeah, the Dragonfly Garden bundle is $36.75. The Elegantly Said bundle is $36.75. Ooh, the Evergreen Elegance bundle is $40.50, but that makes like a border. I didn't buy that one, so. The In Symmetry bundle is $29.50. Maybe we should get that one. Oh, you know what? We haven't done Flowers of Friendship bundle because I didn't play with that flower. We did this stamp set. And we could play with the strawberries again. Or there's the turtle, and I don't have the turtle, but he's really cute, and it's $30.50, and he could be done really cute. Maybe he's worth buying because he's so cute. Did you see him? Might need to come up close. Let me see. I gotta wait for Facebook to catch up to me to see if I'm in the right screen. Oh yeah, you can see him. So this punch over here, plus there's a stamp set. So let's look at the stamp set. It's on page 56. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. I don't own this. I'm just saying it's cute. Maybe I would buy it in the future and we could make some cute cards. So I want to find a place to donate. I want to get it in the light. I don't know if that's going to get you down. So I want to find, here's some sample cards. So I want to find a place to start donating cards, and I was thinking of doing it for the kids who are suffering from illnesses and things. We need to, I think that's where my heart's being touched. So, oh look at that, I tilted it down and it wasn't even in picture. But these cards are cute, aren't they? And so is that stamp set. And you get the turtle punch. So anyways, let's think of something fun we could do with something like that. That would be obviously up and coming because, like I said, don't have that one. So anyways, I'm going to bring you back down. So weird thing about birthday. So what alright, we'll do something else another time. What I want to stick with tonight is using minimal things to create one card. So, I think we'll break out the daisies. Ta-da! You could do one daisy. I have both, so maybe we'll try both. And I really like this, so let's play with these. These probably won't do a great job giving me an inside sentiment, so maybe we'll keep these around for some inside sentiments, and we'll play with butterflies later. Alright, so the idea I was thinking of is you take the same card and you make it a bunch of different ways, but I'm thinking maybe we would take, oh, I'm still up. Alright, sorry, I didn't mean to be so aggressive. Okay, if you want to place an order with me today, here's my store website. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. If you need a new annual catalog, then you can email me at stampinwithwow@yahoo.com. And I would be happy to mail you out a catalog. Alright, so we're going to take these three things and have some fun. So I think if we're going to just do minimal number of same card with using this concept, we're going to need a pretty color. So how about, trying to think of something that would be fun. Let's use some in color. We have, ooh, we could try a piece of Bumblebee. And let's make a Misty Moonlight if I got a card base over here. Nope. We could do Magenta Madness. And let's see, can I get a card based out of Just Jade? And maybe we're going to have to cut some paper from a Misty Moonlight. Let's see. Do I have any Misty Moonlight? Next question. Wow. Kind of interesting. I don't think I even have any Misty Moonlight in the 8.5 by 11. It's crazy talk. Interesting. I have a whole bunch of yellow that I'm assuming is. Okay, well, we could do another color. Let's see. What's that? Balmy blue? Balmy blue is a nice color for daisies. We'll just make something work. Something work out of nothing, right? Alright, so we're going to do a Just Jade, a pink what's that? Magenta Madness, Bumblebee, and Balmy Blue. How you like that? I'm gonna get out my trimmer. And so I normally just have the paper cut. So I need to score them into card bases. Because, you know, you don't know if you're going to use it for something else. So I just keep them in that half a sheet format in my little paper holder. Maybe one Monday night or Tuesday night we'll do a tour of my craft room. Alright, so we got 4 card bases. And then do we want to see just white daisies? Oh, you know what'd be neat? Let's emboss the paper we're gonna do the daisies with, and let's do them in white. All right, let's try something fun. So let's find something we want to emboss. So I have, we could do them in the polka dot. We could do them in this tasteful texture. These are only options I have. I think I want to do it in that polka dot, so let's try that. So we're going to emboss the paper. Alright, so we want some white cardstock. And we're going to have to cut it to fit this folder. So let's see what is the size of this folder. This is 6 by 3 1/4. 1, 2, 3, almost 3 1/2. All right, so let's just cut this. Get rid of all this other stuff I'm not using. Let's cut these into, let's see, we don't need that much, huh? Maybe. All right, let's cut this into half a sheet of paper. So at 5 1/2. Oops. And then let's cut this into 3 1/4 inch sheets. 1, 2. All right, so we'll use these 3. All right, and we'll see if that's enough to get us enough to do some daisy cards. All right, so let's just stick this in here. We can set this aside, and we'll just use the little guy since he can be right here on screen with us if we set aside all the goodies we have over here. Oh, I hope this stamp set is clear, because otherwise it's not set up. Oh, good. Okay. Because if it was red rubber, I hadn't put the stickers on it yet. Alright, so to do embossing, it's 4 if it's a 3-deer. Is that a 3-deer? No. So it's 3 and we need a 1. Okay. So we're going to take this folder with the paper inside. I don't think for the polka dots it matters if it's exactly straight, but depends on you. And remember last time we did these, we talked about not having the embossing folder right up to the edge because you want a little lip for it to feed into the machine. If you put it all together right up here at the edge, it kind of jams in there. It won't go through. I don't think this was thick enough. It went through a little too easy to have embossed anything. So 3 would not be the call. I think we need 4. Let's try. 4 says 1. Oh, 1 is supposed to be on the bottom. 4 is on top. That's not feeding through either. Huh. Oh, that's 2. That's my problem. 1. Oh, maybe 3 would have worked then. Let's go back to 3. Boy, is that confusing? Sorry if I confused you. Okay, let's just take that last minute and erase it, and we'll just say, okay, so we need 1 and 3 to do an embossing folder. All right, here we go. I can hear my dog whining on the stairs for me to come get him. He's gonna have to go up the stairs himself. So while we're here, let's go ahead and do all of them real quick. We'll do the little one, just so we have this step done. All right. Hoping I can fit 3 or more sunflower or daisies on each of these, but who knows. There we go. Okay, we're punching, so we won't need these. Oh, you know what? We just took away, remember in the beginning I was saying I wanted to do something simple, and we just used the die cut machine. That was why we were using punches. This is the medium daisy. It looks very small. I figured it would fit in this little paper right here. So I'm gonna stay close to the edges to see if I could fit more in there. But see, what we're gonna get is these really cute little textured, do you see that texture on there? This textured kind of daisy. See if I can bring this light. Oh, that light's not even on. Maybe that's why everything's dark today. Oh, there it goes. So do you see the texture that we were able to bring in on the daisy? There, it's much better. Okay, so let's see if we could get 4 maybe. We're gonna really try to push our luck on this one. There we go. We got 2. If we get 4, that means 2 on each side. So let's see what we can get. I think we're only gonna get 3. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm gonna punch it because you know what I'm thinking is maybe we could put half a flower. So we might need to do a whole sheet if we're gonna do like 4 different cards. All right, so let's see how many big daisies we can get on the big card. Just barely getting it in there. Maybe we should have done some in other colors. This is what I always do. After I start a project, I'm always like, oh, we should have done some maybe in balmy blue. Or some other, or maybe stuck in there. Come on, this is the only thing I don't find fun about this punch. There's my puppy. He made it up the stairs. He just wants mommy to carry him. He's a little spoiled. It's hopefully that won't mess up my, you know, I have tweezers. Hold on. It's like playing that operation game when you're a kid. There we go. Oh, I'm not gonna get, another one of these out of here though. Huh, I wonder if I can get one more out of there. Look at that. It's pretty good. Okay. We're going to have to do some more paper. But I think we're going to need a second color. Or, you know what we could do? Break out the blending brushes. And I think I like that idea better because then we can match them all to the cardstock we're using. Another thing we're going to break out is some designer series paper. There we go. Because I like cards that match. Matchy, 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 matchy. There we go. So we got 4 big daisies. Maybe we could get one more out of here. Let's see. Just barely right. Right. Just waiting for all the blackness to be filled. There's a little bit of 2 little edges that really didn't fit. But I'm not going to show them to you because you can't tell. Those are cute. So let's do the other half of this sheet of white. And then what we will do, we'll break out some, what do you want? Let's do 3 and 3, and that'll beef up our last piece. All right, so let's, where'd those dots go? Over here. We want these 3 pieces, right? 1 and 3. All right. Ooh, you know what? If you host that promotion of hosting a card class in the month of May, you get that and if you sell $250 worth of items, it can be an online party or an in-person party, and you get that extra $25 credit. And if you don't already have a die cut machine, you could get this one's $60. You could use that $25 extra credit you get for hosting a class this month, knocking the price down. And if you have a class at $250, I think you're still at the 10% of free product. So you can almost get this for free. Let me see where we're at. So if you like this little, here we are, purchases. If you like this little die cut machine, and you'd love it more if it was free. So at $250, you get 10%. So that'd be $25. Plus you get $25 extra as a promotion in the month of May. That'd be $50. You're $10 away from this. If your party sales got up to $30, you would get 12%, which is $36. Plus the $25 would be $61, and this puppy would be free. You'd use all your Stampin' rewards for that, but it would be free for hosting a class. That sounds pretty sweet. Up to you, just a suggestion. If you like the little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss, or you could apply, if you don't already have a large embossing machine or die cutting machine, you could apply that same $60 to our big one, and that'd be like getting it at half price because I believe it's $120 value. So you could apply those Stampin' rewards to that. Just some things I just thought of and thought I would share. I'm thinking on this one, instead of splitting these polka dots, let's slide it over so we get one whole set of the polka dots. Not that it probably matters when you do the die cutting, but it matters to me right now, right? Okay, let's try this again. And then we're gonna break out. Now what would have been easier, oh, we could still do it. Although, yeah, it'll be easier. On these, before we punch the daisies, let's add some of that inking coloring we're gonna do. Although it's gonna be hard because we're gonna need more color than I have sheets of paper. So maybe we'll have to do it the other way. Oh, see, I did them all together and then it's stuck. That's what I was telling you with the embossing folders. There has to be a little gap between the two plates and that embossing folder coming in. Otherwise, the machine just doesn't want to feed them. It's too much for it to, it's too big of a bite for the first bite. How's that sound? All right, so there we got, oh, hi Cindy, how are you tonight? I have 3 pieces. All right, so then we're done with this puppy. And since we're going to do some blending, I think I'm going to get my chair. I don't always sit when I craft. I mostly stand. But sounds like we're gonna be here for a while, so just gonna roll up my chair and relax. Okay, so let's see if we can get how many we can get. Grab our little tweezers. Two of these. Let's see if we can get any minis in here. Minis, I mean mediums. There we go. I'm not gonna get in the second one. Sheets. Then we can get a halfie. So you kind of want to make sure you can align the petals in a way that you get half of them though. Oh, if we could scoot it in, we get that a little bit more. It's right on the cusp. There it goes. All right, we're gonna make little halvesies work. So we have 1, 2, 3. So the reason you need so many is you need 2 to make 1 full flower, because they kind of layer on top of each other. There we go. So so we have 3 big ones. Oh, and we have an extra, so let's see if we can get 3 more big flowers. Maybe we can get let's see if we can get 4 of these. We have another whole one and another whole one. So that was 3. And this guy is going to go with this guy. So if we could get some halvesies, that'd be great too. We could put those on our card. Just showing half the daisy. Okay, so let's see if we can complete these sets. All right, so for sure we need 1 more like that. So so what we can do is we can do blending on all of the white and not all the way out. So we have 4 of those. We need 2 little ones, and then we want to try to get a bunch of half ones. So let's see if we can get Should we just do half-halves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so there. The one we got on here looks like it was successful at getting 6 petals. So let's kind of keep that look going. So there we got one. Let's try again. We want to keep getting 6. That's 5, so we need one more in there. There, so there's another one. So we just need 2 more of these flowers. Let's see if we can get one right here. So we can kick that thing out. Oops. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. I feel like I'm playing Operation. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right about here. Alright, so we got 3 halvesies. We need 2 more halvesies. One. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, we did it. Yay! With these polka dots. I think these polka dots are cute. Alright, so we want to try to get... Oh, we didn't need any more, huh? Alright. I think we're done. Maybe we'll save those polka dots for something else. Okay. Now we're going to take some Stampin' Blend brushes. So I kind of have them, I just cleaned them all. One per color family basically. So obviously that's my purple. This one I think is a blue or a green, I can't remember. But they're pretty clean right now, so I'm going to assume that it's pretty easy. Okay, so we have Bumblebee and Just Jade, and we did Magenta Madness, and we did, Balmy Blue. How Balmy Blue got in there, I don't know. We were trying to use Misty Moonlight, but I didn't have any Misty Moonlight cardstock. So that's how it goes. Alright, so let's get some scratch paper. Just use some nearby. Alright, let's take a big one. And oh wait, were we missing a full little one? I think we were missing a full little one. I mean the medium one. I think we needed 2 more of these because it looks like I only have 3. 1. And oops. 2. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to, we want a halvesy too. Might as well. Alright, so let's try it with the Balmy Blue. I think this is blue. So you want to get it nice and wet. You want to tap off that initial. And I'm just going to kind of focus it in the centers. Those are pretty. Look at how it's really making those polka dots stick up. So if that guy was on top of that guy. And let's tap off that. And get this guy. Let's get that. There we go. Oh, I love this. There we go. Such a good idea. Look how simple this really is in the end. I mean, we haven't even gotten to designing the card, but so there's my blue ones. Set those aside. Now we're gonna do a set in, well, Magenta Madness is up on top, so let's do Magenta Madness. Okay, and this looks like a pink one, so let's get it nice and wet. Let's tap it off, and let's, ooh, isn't that pretty? Ooh, even my nails have Magenta Madness on them now. Oh, gotta love it. Alright, that one was faster than the blue, huh? Look at those. I love that. That is really cute. Loving it. Alright. So that's our pinks. We're going to put all those together in a minute. Let's get, we have Bumblebee up next. And a half set. So all we've used so far is one full sheet of 8.5 by 11 basic white. Ooh, I just nailed that in my. And we have 4 card bases, so since we picked different colors, they would be equal to 2 full sheets of 8.5 by 11 if you're picking just one color or multiples. Look, my nails might be permanently stained. These are those polygel nails, so they may or may not stay like that. We'll find out. Not too worried. Okay, so then we're going to take yellow and let's tap that off, and let's just get some. I really like how this unintentionally, which I should have known it was going to do this, but how it's really making those polka dots pop on this card. Really loving that. Alright, just the 2 big ones now. Ooh, now my nail is yellow. Alright, so we're done with those. And now we're going to do the Just Jade. Ooh, do you think that's going to be spectacularly beautiful? I kind of think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm excited. Let's see what Just Jade could do. Okay, so I've debated between, should one of my blending brushes be, like there should be a green obviously, but should there be one that's for the aqua kind of coloring? And then I kind of feel like Just Jade falls under the aqua colors. What are your thoughts on that one? Just curious. Oops. All right, so we have our 4 colors. And let's leave those there. I think we are done with these. I don't think we'll be blending brush anymore. So let's put these together and see how beautiful they are, because that's what we're all about. I'm just going to obviously use my liquid adhesive. So I'm going to kind of look at the ones that I like the best of each color collection, and the one I don't like the most is going to go on the bottom. This one was upside down, so, oh no it wasn't. Okay, so I feel like I want that one on top more, so oops, I'm going to put glue right here, and then you just put them in between the spaces. And then you can take your bone folder and just kind of curl your petals. And then when you push this down to adhere, they're going to have some dimension on them. Pretty nice, huh? So that's cute. And then between these two, I think I like how there's a lot more white on that one, so I'm going to put that one front. And this is going to come just like this. And then we're just going to color their ends again. Alrighty. So we're just gonna keep doing our, I think I like this one better for the top. So you just want to pick one for your top and lay those down. Make sure your gap is covered, and then we're gonna bend those two. There we go. So that's one set of pretty daisies, and then let's bring the blue ones. Those came out really pretty. If I have to pick my favorites, I think I'd stay with these three. The Just Jade, maybe by the time we have it on a card, it's going to look sensational. It's green. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's still a tone of green, but it's probably pretty. It's going to be pretty by the time we're done. We're going to make it beautiful. All right, so I'm just... When I like the liquid for this because it gives me time to twirl the petals around to cover the spaces. Alright, and then I'm just going to take my bone folder and curl them a little. There we go. And I think the polka dots are really cute as far as adding texture to these petals. There we go. Cute. Okay, and one more set. I think I want that one on top. So again, I'm just going by the way I like the petals, how they're looking. Okay, we'll set those aside. Just two more sets to go, and then we'll make some cats. Alright, let's put the glue on this one. And go. They're coming out so cute. So then what we can do when we get past this step, maybe we'll make the, I was thinking like for the sentiment, well, we're going to use those big words, so let's figure out how big they are and go from there on that. So the purpose of tonight's thing is to show you how just a little changing here or there, landscape, portrait of the card, and flower placement along with a little bit of designer series paper, and you can get, we're going to get 4 different cards, and we're just playing with a little bit of different color on all these, so we'll see how it comes. Sorry, the dogs. The dogs. There we go. have just one more set to do. Aren't they cute? I just think they're so cute. This looks so pretty. And then I have some of the new in color. These are the 2020 in colors, except for the balmy blue. They have some new gem embellishments, and we'll put those in the center. And then I think I'll use the original ones I was gonna use for that balmy blue, which now is like a totally planned accident. Because I was trying to figure out before we went live, while I was still on my text conversation on Amazon, because it took him every 10 minutes he would reply. So I think he's helping another person. It was just really annoying because he didn't text in all caps, but my gosh, some of the ways he texted me, I was like feeling like he was being condescending. I know you can't tell tone in a text, but it's the same. It's the way they send you answers. You're like, anyways, we don't want to think about that. We want to think of yellow daisies, pretty daisies, anything but that. Anyway, so I was looking for something that was big that could just be one in the center, but oh, I have the bumblebees. We haven't played with the bumblebees yet. Maybe we should play with the bumblebees. Embellishments. Alright, so there's our flowers. Okay, and let's break out. I just love the new designer series paper we have. That's the 2020 colors. That's this set of brights. This is 2020 in colors, and I need set full of that, please. Stick to that. And I'm gonna need that one. So our new, these designer series papers are they're designed to match our cardstock and our inks. So if you really like monochromatic kind of styles, these packs of designer series paper are really great. They're in the 6x6 and you get 48 sheets, and I believe each pack, it should have 10 colors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So is it 40 sheets you get? I thought it was, oh, it's 40 sheets. Okay. So you get 4 of each color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get 2 sheets of each pattern, and they're double-sided. So like this is Highland Heather because this is the subtles. So here's the Highland Heather. There's 2 of the sides. You can flip it like this and flip that one. So there's the 4 patterns. Each of these papers had the exact same 4 patterns. But we used balmy blue today on our card, so we're going to use a slice of the balmy blue. I'm not going to use a lot of it. We're going to use about 1 inch or so. I'll take that one. I'll make it work with that. Alright, so that was the only adjustment to this pack we're going to make. And then the rest are going to come from the 2020. And that pack is the exact same thing, except I believe you get more paper because it's still 40 sheets, but now it's only 5 colors. So you're going to get 8 of each one. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then you're going to get 4 of these ones. So there's that other pattern. And here's that other pattern. And then these are in Bumblebee, Just Jade, Cinnamon Cider, and Misty Moonlight. So we need a piece of Magenta Madness. We need, should we change the pattern? No, we'll stick it. We'll keep them all the same pattern because then it might be like kind of cheating, right? And we need Just Jade. the one? Yes. Okay. But we're not going to use a full sheet of this stuff. We're going to use about, I don't know, an inch or so, I was thinking. So if this, let's go ahead and get our card bases over here. Stamp, and we're going to need some white still. Okay, so which color should we play with first? Let's try Bumblebee. We have this and this and these. So let's set all these other guys aside and see what we can create. Maybe we want, I'm thinking I want the different pattern. I think that's a little too much tone on tone, but maybe we could add a white strip in between. Yeah, that's all tone on tone. All right, so let's take some a bunch of white strips I have lying around. Pulling them all out, not sure what we'll want, what we'll need, if we can stamp with it. If we want to stay all punches, here's some options. And the dual oval I was thinking, or maybe this one, it depends. Let's see how big these words are. All right, so here's all the words, and these are the things. So friends is barely gonna fit. This is called the everyday label punch. Love will fit. Create is barely gonna fit. All right, so then the next thing is, because this guy can't be long enough, so I think that would take out the double oval punch as well. Let's get my handy dandy favorite ruler, which is right here. See if they are bigger than an inch. This ruler is an inch. See how it just fits in there? I love this ruler. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's 1 inch by 12 inches, and it has all these grid lines at the quarters and the 1/8 inch marks. So since this stamp's fitting within that whole width of the ruler, that means that stamped word is under an inch. This stamped word goes over an inch because of the loop of the G. So amazing's out. Friends is gonna work. Friends will work. Create is gonna work. Love will work. I don't think I want to use love. Amazing won't work because of the G. So we can do celebrate, create, and friends. All right, so that's another thing we can do. So we're got that mindset going on. We have this, and let's make sure we have a 1 incher here. Yep, it just fits in there, so we have an inch. So then what we want to decide is, should the card be portrait or landscape? Decision number 2. And do we want this or do we want this? So we could do 2-inch strip of this and put a white strip down, and we could put that in the middle with the daisies, that one hidden under the strip like so, and this one clustering, and then our sentiment over here, and we could edge them. So let's edge one of them. Now, which edging do we want? I'm gonna go with, this is the Treasure Tags Pick-a-Punch. Let's try the rounded. So we're not picking length yet, we're just picking one edge of it. So that could come over here. And then what we could do with this is, instead of cutting this 2 inches, we could cut 2 1/2-inch strips and have that be on either side. So let's try that. Okay, so let's cut 1. And then let's cut it down. Let's start at 5.5, and then we have room to change our mind, because I'm not sure if I want a border on it or not. And then let's cut these in half. So there we are at about 1/2 inch on both sides. All right. So let's see what we've got concocting over here. So if we want it portrait, we could have something like this, or we could be off to this side. We could put this guy right here. Ooh, maybe we could put some kind of edge. So the edge might have to go out, because you can tell that I did that, right? So now this won't work, because our word is gonna have to go that way, right? Where'd my other daisy go? There it is. Okay. So maybe, still think this is kind of a little too monochromatic, huh? So let's see if we can add some 1/4 inch. This is my cup, my jar of strips. Maybe 2 1/4 inch strips of like crumb cake, or I don't know, if maybe more white actually. Maybe some 1/4 inch strips of white would be good. And then I probably could have that edge the way I want it. Those are inside card pieces. Let me take those where I want. There we go. All right. Let's just try to get a few 1/4 inches and see if that's going to give me the desired. I just feel like I need a little bit more. I feel like there's an awful lot of yellow on this card, so I'm just going to try a couple more strips in there. So if we did this on the outside of that, and then did this one with this on the outside, and then we could pop this up. We just have to have this less than 1 inch so you can't see. So that would be under that little cutout I did. And that could be popped up with the sentiment. And like so. Okay, so let's go ahead and be kind of careful when we cut this, because we want it end to end. So I'm just going to put a mark on here where I want it, because I just want like a 1/4 inch more. I'm just going to use scissors. And I'm going to stick it in here. and get that 1/4 inch. Let's hope this lines up pretty good. There we go. Let's see if we did it. Oh, just a teeny bit too much. So let's try one more time. And we just want a teeny bit off. There we go. It's still, one more time. One more time. All right. That had to do it. Perfect. All right. And then if these two went right underneath. So I think the best thing for that, because I want it in a specific placement, is to put a little wet adhesive in these corners and get these right where I want them. So, because I want it to be like that. Let's see what that looks like on this side. Like that. Like that. And then we'll do this other side. This. See what we have going on. Just want it to look like, there we go, maybe a little bit out. Down. And there. I think I can live with this. So it might be easier just to use a solid sheet instead of cutting those 2 1/2-inch strips if we go for something like this. Because it's not worth all that work. You get what I'm saying? And then we'll just put these 1/4 inch strips right up alongside it. All right, so let's cut those two at 5 1/2, because it seems like on this card we're going end to end. So let me get these at the 5 1/2. There we go. And you know, all that work, I hate to say I want it shorter, but I wonder if I want to do it landscape. Like that. Alright, so I don't hate the white. I think this isn't doing it for me. Oh, maybe we'll do all that color. What if we did a 2-inch strip? I think I'm going to cut this one off to here. Right, maybe that. Let's try something more. Let's do a 2-inch strip. Oh, by 5 1/2. And then I think I'm cutting this guy off at 4 1/4. guess that would make sense since he was only glued on one end. Try to get these placed where I want. There we go. So if we have him come here, and then just a wee bit. And we'll put this guy. Okay. This guy's gonna come here. And then our flowers come up high enough for our little Habsy flower. Bring that one forward. We'll put a little bit of glue. Oh, let's not do that yet. All right, let's stamp the image. Let's do celebrate on here. As far over as possible. And then ink and a block. There's a new stamp. Let's hope for the best. And celebrate. Ooh, love it. Open up that stamp sheet. Get that cleaned off. Okay, let's get this guy on here somewhere. Let's put that about here. And then we'll have this guy come underneath like that. Let's put a little here and there. That's how I like my flowers, so that they stick down in the center. Oops. Find about where we want it. And we'll fix him. Okay, there we go. Celebrate. Have one daisy there. Put this daisy here. Where'd my other yellow daisy go? I got tumble on my hands, and my baby wipe has dried out. Isn't that always the way it is? So we put that one here, and this one could go right up here. There we go. I don't want to cover up that celebrate too much. There we go. And then we'll put this guy up here. And we said embellishments, we can use those. And then for the big balmy blue, we're going to use that one. Alright, so we have this. See if I have any other colors that are appropriate. I only have rhinestones or these. I don't think these are, those would be cute. Let's do the sequins. Alright, so these are called Artistry Bloom. I think those are still in the annual catalog, are they not? Embellishments. Oh, we could use the bumblebees. Oh yeah, Artistry Bloom's right there. Those are $7. The bumblebees are nice. We could probably put that on a color. Those are pretty too. We could use different embellishments on each one if you want. Alright, so these are self-adhesives. Oh, it can't, the adhesive separated. I'll put a little one on there. Now these, when you use your take your pick tool, the putty actually pulls off that iridescent. So if you don't like that iridescent, like I'll show you right here, when you take this off and you put it on, oh, that one left it. Alright, that's fine. Oh no, that, see there's a little bit of iridescent on there, so it did pull it off. It's just the putty, I guess, or the way the application of that. That looks really cute. We'll come back to this one, and then we'll move on to these other guys. So we have a cluster of choices, I guess, we've made. We'll set these aside for a minute. And alright, so there's card number 1, kinda sorta. We didn't get beyond celebrate, so let's pick the balmy blue. And here's our card base. So we ended up with 2 pieces, 1 inch, and the 1 inch there. So we said, what if we made this piece? We'll do this at, try and think what I want. I think I want, alright, so let's do a landscape card. That's portrait. So let's go 2. We could do that even out, maybe 1.5. Let's go 1.5 on this one. And on this side, let's go 1.5 as well. That means we're still using the same amount of paper because that 1 inch plus that was 3. So we're gonna make those 2 work. And then we're gonna take a 1 inch piece of the Whisper White strips we have. We're gonna do that at, we'll keep it at 5.5 for now. And these 2, these are at 6 right now, so we'll go down to 5.5 as well. 5.5. Dokey. All right. And we're going with the word celebrate again because I like that word. I like how it fits. We could do friends. You want friends or create? Okay, let's do friends. Let's try something different in here. Friendship, friendship. Let's see, will that guy fit in here? I like this other one. There we go. And let's get that nice and blue. Oh, let's try the other image on this one just to be different. Okay, let's dip that in again. Put this towards the end. Came out nice. Clean that guy off. Okay. And let's see what we want to create with it. So we're doing landscape. So we could do something like that. And we could put this friends here and pop it up. We could have it meet here to here. Or we could do it like by its, then take our little flowers and hide that one right underneath the friends. And the blue one back here. We could do that. Looks cute. Okay, and oh, we forgot the white on here. Those little 1/4 inch strips I did. Is it too late to add them? Oh, come on, let me under there. There we go. Is it needing it? Probably would be cute over there, huh? We didn't add them, so they're out. They're out of the picture now. We can tuck that underneath here with this one like that. Is that a good use of these? Oh, we could fishtail these. Let's see. I don't know if that's the best use. So let's put this one like here. And we could put this one like here. And we could have the friends coming from here. That's kind of good, huh? Put that one at the bottom and tuck him under something. Same kind of card, different layout. There we go. All right, we're gonna do that. I like it. Let's get this guy on there. I probably am cutting him down since that is just, oh no, that's landscape, that's right. So let's get him all the way to the end. And hopefully he looks straight. If you are a perfectionist, my little favorite red ruler, you could easily make sure you're straight. About straight. And oh, we are going to use the full strip. All right, so we can come up here, and so this guy won't use the full strip, but we'll go ahead and glue him on like we're using the full strip, and then we'll chop it off. So we'll do about here. There we go. Hi, is it Nick? It says Nick, but I'm gonna assume it's Renee. Hi, Renee. Can't believe Nick would want to watch me make a card. There we go. How's that? Okay. Then we're gonna just trim off that excess. I'm trying to stay next to that edge without cutting my card. All right. Then we're going to take this one, that's the little halvesy. We're going to put him right in here. And we're going to cover him up with the big flower so you won't even know about his halvesy problem. Ooh, I don't want those edges to come over, and I don't want to cover up all that flower. There we go. Okay, and then this guy, come right under here. There we go. And the embellishment I originally was going to use are these. These were from, they came out at Christmas time, and they're in our annual catalog now. So these are called Blue Adhesive Back Gems. Aren't those pretty? And where did my, we're not going to use these really frost, or I don't know, they're kind of too dark for what I want. And we'll put some little ones with that, and then we'll put a big one here, and we'll just put a little one there. You're not really gonna see it, so I don't know if I really want to put more. I could put one more right here just to bring those crystals out. All right, card number 2. So now we did pretty much the same thing, 2 different ways. All right, that's what we're trying to do here, is show you how one card can be made different ways. So now we have the Just Jade and the Magenta Madness. So let's go ahead and bring on Just Jade. And what do you think we could do differently? Obviously we have 2 choices between portrait and landscape, but we'll do something different with that designer paper. So let's go ahead and cut the same strips, 1.5 inch strips is what we're using, right? 2 1.5 inch strips. Okay, and our Magenta Madness paper, and our 1 inch strip. Do you want to do create or stick with friends and celebrate? I'm going to do that rounded edge again. And this one, we can do portrait. So that means 4 1/4 is correct. Okay. So 4 1/4. There we go. So since we did celebrate in the other portrait, we'll do friends again in this one. I'll make sure that's really clean. And we're going to do that in the Magenta Madness. I'm wondering if it would be cute to do something coming down like that. And I'm wondering if we did that, do I have to make it shorter? So have a, see that strip, have that strip come down like this. We could fishtail it and have this on top. That's cute, huh? And then we could have this guy along the bottom, underneath the fishtail, and then the flowers could obviously be somewhere around here, like so. That's kind of cute. All right, let's try something like that. So let's take this guy and let's cut him at 5.5 would be the whole length. So let's go to 5, and then let's do a fishtail. Now, the easiest way to do a fishtail is with this trimmer. And when you put your paper, you want half on both sides of the cutting. I call this the cutting gutter. So you want like 3 and 3 because this is 1.5 inches. So you just have to, the easiest is if you have an even piece of paper that you can divide to half. And then we're just going to come up to 4.5 inches. So I'm going to come up just 1/2 inch. And then, so now you know your line that you just cut is in the very center. And then you can just take your snips and you go from corner to that cut and from this corner to that cut. And then you have a pretty even fishtail. And then we're just going to glue that right there. Alright, so we'll just stick it here. Make sure that looks a little even. If you need to get out a ruler, this ruler, if we wanted, let's do a 1/2 inch in. So let's, oops, it's already sticking. Let's come, or 1/4 inch is good. Let's come in here to this point. This way I know it's pretty level as far as where we're going. There we go. And if you had some oozing, you can just get it up with one of these. Stampin' Up! Used to sell these glue erasers. I know you can get them at Hobby Lobby and Amazon, so they don't carry them anymore here at Stampin' Up! Oh, darn it. I'll lift this again because I meant to get that other flap under the fishtail, not over the fishtail. Anyways, and we're going to have that guy come in under here. And you want to make sure, I was going to say you want this above that, but whatever you want. I like it when that is above the fishtail though. I think it looks more... that. That's how I like it. So the fishtail's still flying. Alright, so we'll just add some adhesive in here. This is kind of sloppy. Sorry about that. And I'll just take a baby wipe and wipe that extra. We'll just wipe that down. And we're going to glue this, friends. So I think we're going to cut it down to like that. We could have it come down further and put one of the flowers up here. That's cute. All right, let's do that. And we'll just have that come up here. Again, using the same things and making it just a little different card. So that's what we're doing tonight, is I'm just showing you how easily you can take one card and make it look a few different ways. How's that? And then we'll add the other 2 flowers. We'll stick this one under that flap, so we'll lift that flap one more time. I want those other petals to be on top though. It's good enough like that. And then we'll put this big one over here like that. Okay, so we have these pink ones, or in here we have, these are almost red. I don't think those will work. We can put these tiny magenta madness ones in here. and there. These are really stuck on here. I'm giving my, take your pick tool beating. There we go. Alright, so that's a third version. It looks like the card should go like that because of the way the friends are, but I actually like it going like that. I think it's really cute. Alright, so now we have 3 cards. 3 versions of 1 card. Now let's go ahead and do our Just Jade. Let me just clean up for a minute. It just starts getting really messy and I really need it clean. Just can't handle it all like that. Okay, so we're up to, we're up to Just Jade. Now remember, we want to make this card look sensational because I didn't think the flowers were all that. Oh, who said that? Those could be blue or green. Maybe we'll put those on there. That's pretty. Them are pretty. Alright, so what we're going to do, celebrate, because we have 2 friends. So now let's try celebrate. Alright, so let's cut this paper again into our 2 1.5 inch strips. If you didn't know, on this back end, it's 1.5 inches to that lip, so I just kind of cheated and cut those real quick. And we will still need that. My workspace has gotten smaller. Have you noticed? Makes it a little harder to get all your goodies done. So we just gotta move some things out of the way. All right, let's punch our strip. We did 2 of those, so we need 1 more of these. Let's just go in and then put it in there. All right, and we know we're celebrating, so let's go ahead and take off friends and add celebrate. This is gonna be pretty in Just Jade. All right, we are celebrating. All right, so now we are going to be doing landscape. So we could have celebrate over here again, which is very predictable. Ooh, but look, that wider strip just looks that much nicer, doesn't it? Yeah, I wish we were thinking like that earlier. And I like that margin right there, so we're gonna do that. And I guess we're repeating, huh? So what could we do that's different? We could bring this guy over here like we were looking at that other one and do something like this. No. Can come up. That's what we can do differently. We can do up instead of down. And we could have this guy in front instead of behind. What about something like that? And then we can put the flowers. Just have the flowers over here in the space. We could do this right in here. We could put 1 flower here. I like that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and get this guy on here. So let's go ahead and look at me falling apart like that. Let's just go ahead and glue this somewhat. And we want it about here. Let's go ahead and get out that ruler. Make sure it's equal on both parts. Oop, not the paper. It's already sticking, I think. There we go. I think that's good. Yeah. All right. So let's just glue the rest of it down, and we'll trim off that. I can't remember if we're trimming off more. Oh, we are. All right. So let's go ahead and glue this one down because the other one was going on top of it, right? Didn't need it all the way on that end. There we go. So I'll chop off that extra. Go, throw that away. It's covered in glue. And then we're gonna come up here. And just do this. Dry baby wipes are one of my favorite tools for all this. I'll give this one a karate chop. And we said the one flower is going to be over here. That. Oops. And now we're dropping them down like this. And that guy is going to come right under here. Oops, like that. I'm going to wipe that glue away. There we go. Oh wait, those pills are hanging over. And then I think we should try that. I think those are pretty. Let's try these because they look like they're picking up a greenish color to me. So I think they might look really pretty on here. Put one of those somewhere in here. And we'll put a big one on that one. All right, that is 4 cards using the same materials. Actually, they're not even complete because we didn't use the little words. So what I've seen other demonstrators do is they take the little words and stamp them like on a little piece of paper, a little piece of white, and you just add it. They actually would use a different color, but I think would use the same color. So let's get out the cover here so I can see the words really good. Okay, so we have celebrate. We could put let's celebrate. Celebrate you. So we could do let's celebrate and then celebrate you. Right? And then for friends, we could do forever friends. Hello friends. Friends forever or forever friends. Friends Day. Best friends. Oh, that's a cute one. Let's do a best friends. All right, so let's get a best. And Friends Day. Forever friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's celebrate. So let's hold that back. So Balmy Blue is a friends. Now, do we want to just stamp it up here in the Balmy Blue? I don't know. I haven't even thought about where we're going to stick it. I don't think it's gonna Friends Forever and we stick it down here. You can't even see it. That's not gonna work. If we stick it on the white, and then we have to cover that, so there we're kind of stuck with, I don't know if I like that though. We can, it's the last size that, this is over 1/2 inch. Anyways, let's stick it in and get it in a halfway point. That wasn't quite the halfway point. So one of it, that. We'll pop it up. We'll leave it very little. We will add 2 tiny dimensionals to it. Can't get my fingers on it. That's why I like my take your pick tool. See if we can satisfy 2 things. There we go. I'm not sure. Dig in placement, so let me just there. Yeah. Friends Forever. That's cute. Cute enough at this point. Let's take a little bit of Winkastella. Put it on my little petals and my words. Give a little shimmer to that card. Very pretty. I like Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue is a plus. All right, let's go for Celebrate. Oh, no, we got Best Friends, right? So Best is small enough. I'm going to try to fit it right up in there. Get a baby stamp. Let me get... There we go. That worked perfect. Best Friends. Oh, we're gonna need that one. Okay, and should we add some? Oh, are you? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that I did this card in the like a backwards angle. That's what I'm calling it to myself. Like a upside down. Because I thought for a minute I did it backwards. But that came out really cute. Alright, so there's card number 2. Let's move on to the celebrates and get this puppy done. So we got, what do we have for celebrate? Let's, definitely. Let's celebrate. Don't know if let's is going to fit in here though. And celebrate together. That's definitely not gonna fit in there. All right, so we'll do together. Need that for everyone. Plop. And we'll do it on Just Jade. Do it like that. Perfect. Okay, so when we stick it on here, what should we do? We tried that tip before. I wasn't happy with that. So we could bump it up. We could try the tip again. Let's just try. Let me just make this 1/2 inch so it will feed in there easier. I know this is like the never-ending YouTube video, huh? All right, 1/2 inch. See, it kind of is measuring at 1/2 inch, but it won't fit in that thing. So, go. Now it really is gonna fit in there, and it's too small. Okay, I lost my thing. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There it goes. All right, so that's just too small. Okay, so let's fishtail, or we could, let's just do this. See what that looks like. Let's put 2 these things on here. Yeah, I kind of cheated on that, huh? You like that? And we'll go to the end. Wait, that's too far over. A little bit. There we go. Celebrate together. I'm gonna say that came out awesome. And let's see if we can fit. Let's. I'd love to fit it right in here, but just don't. We're just gonna do it right here. There you go. I don't know if that was the best, but probably should have figured it out before I got that far. All right, I'm not doing the insides. This has been long enough. What I really wanted to show you is how to make 4 cards using the same, what would you say, the same supplies. There you go. Using the same supplies. So, oh, we didn't add any Wink Estella. Let's just get a little sparkle going. And where else? Oh, the yellow guy. There we go. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. So, out of these 4 cards, which one would you say is your favorite? They look really good on the Facebook Live. I like the color on Facebook Live, definitely. I almost like the Just Jade. I think I like these 2. It's hard. You know what? Every one of them has a uniqueness to them that I really like, the coloring and stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a great night. See you next time.